Hey, Kushboo. Hello. Good morning. We are here for today's daily for Tuesday. Hey, Blue Sapphire. Good morning. September 5th. Hey, Lost Found. What's up? All right. Hey, Cranky. Oh, I'm sorry, Cranky. Sorry, I was right. Good morning, Denise. Good morning. Good morning, Miss LaShawn. How are you? Good morning. Oh, boy, Buttons is out eating her breakfast. Hi, baby. Good morning. Hey, Teresa. All right, let's find out about these signs. Hey, Teresa. How you doing? I'm still shuffling here. I need them in order. Please put them in order. Hey, Kayla. Good morning. Elizabeth. Hi. Good morning. Amanda Miller. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Cranky. Doing good? All right, Trees. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there best I can. Doing the best I can with what I have. Best I can. I'm grateful for everything I have. I ain't worried about what I don't have. I know I have more than I need. I know my wants are not my priority, but my needs are. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't on for a couple days, so you're okay. I had my daughter visiting from Missouri. All was good. Visit went well. She's back now in Missouri, so that's good. All right. My grandson will be coming here today. Just for a little while, get his hair cut, because he has school tomorrow. First day of school tomorrow. Okay, we are ready. Please hit the like button, you guys, if you came in the room. You know I need you to hit the like button. Got 17 in, only 9 people hit the like. Please hit the like button, you guys, so I can get started. I can't get started with that number. Please hit the like button if you came in. Oh, good, Amanda. I'm glad you can. Are you finished eating, miss? Good, right? So I don't have to interrupt my daily? Okay. Okay. You finish all your food? You didn't eat that much. You have enough? All right, you're free. All right, you did pretty good. Okay, miss. You did pretty good. All right. Just put some water in the bowl. Make sure you have plenty of water. In case I forget later. Do it now. There you go. Okay. Got enough water to hold you over. Okay. Okay, that's it. Hey. All right. Sorry. She finished just in time. Good. And by the time I get done this, I'm going to have to take her out to go to the bathroom. Hey, M. Gordon, what's going on? Good morning. All right. Give me my energy back. Give me my energy back. All right. Buttons, please stop. Now you're making noise. You finished eating? Okay, relax. Relax for a minute. Lay down for a minute. Ah, boy. Hey, Jennifer, I'm good. How about you, honey? All right. All right, let's get started. All the signs. Let's get started. All right, I'm working backwards. Thanks, Chase. She's a mess. All right, going backwards. We're going to do Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm going to do Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, what's going on, Capricorn? Capricorn, have you been having dreams or have you been having nightmares? What's really been going on? Capricorn is like, right now you're focused on all the options that are in front of you. This could be about job. It could be about relationships. It's definitely about a lot of decisions. So you have a lot on your mind. You're contemplating a lot. You're trying to figure out, like, what's the best road to take. I'm hearing go with what makes sense to you. Go with what you think will bring you closer to your final goal or your dream. Capricorn, you can't base everything on wishful thinking. You need to look more at the facts, okay? Look more at the facts. The wishful thinking is not the way to go with this. Yeah, it's all about picking and choosing. When I look at the Seven of Cups, and that's what you got. When I look at the Seven of Cups, it's all about picking and choosing. But it's like, this might not be the right time to do it. Let's wait till tomorrow and see what else comes up before you make a final decision, because today is not the day for a final decision. So try to put something off or hold off till tomorrow, because I feel like something's in the middle of a cycle right now. It's moving. It's constantly moving like this. It's constantly moving. So allow it to come back around. It's always going to come full circle. So allow something to go back around. By that time, you'll have a better stance here. You'll be able to make a better choice. I don't know what this is about for you, Capricorn, but it's putting a lot of pressure. But for today, you know what? Just stop thinking about it right now. Give your mind a break, and then revisit again tomorrow, and it'll be more clear for you. Hold on. Okay, it'll be more clear for you. All right. Taurus, Queen of Cups. Taurus, you have the Queen of Cups. So Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, dealing with water signs here. Taurus, you have a lot of compassion, and you're trying to remain calm, excuse me, in a situation, or you're trying to help somebody else to remain calm in a situation. You're very nurturing. You're trying to help heal. You are emotionally stable. You're also very intuitive. But it's like the tragedy and the beauty parts of life move you. They stimulate you. Both sides, the tragedy side and the beauty side. You definitely get moved by that energy. You don't react with impatience or anger. It's like you look at them as challenges and you handle them very gracefully. So you're trying to either show somebody else how to do this, or you yourself felt a little bit of a struggle with something that may have topped you off, something that may have pushed a button on you, something that may have made you want to react instead of respond. But you didn't. You kept your stature about yourself. You kept your demeanor. You kept your mannerisms, and you stayed in check. You also, you felt this. You felt this, but you're trying to, if somebody's arguing around you or fighting around you, you're trying not to pick sides. You're trying to stay in the middle of something. It's like you want to have a kind word for everybody around you. You don't come at people with a negative attitude. You always come with a healing attitude. With like, why is this happening? Why are you doing this to yourself? Why is this making sense? Why, whatever. Whatever the situation is, keep doing you. Because Taurus, right now, your energy is very stable, very smooth. And if things aren't going in your favor at the moment, they will. They have to. Because of the way you're holding and maintaining your own structure, okay? Taurus, I think you're the most balanced one right now out of my cards. I think you're going to be the most balanced one today. All right. Virgos, you have the Emperor card. You're looking for stability. You're looking for structure, protection, authority, control. It's almost like maybe you have an older man around you who's very stable. Maybe a father figure. Or maybe you have an older partner. Maybe your partner is a little older than you. Maybe this person is trying to show you their maturity, their independence, their stableness, their protection. Maybe somebody's putting a little too much authority on you and you're not used to it. For some of you Virgos, this also could be about admiring someone with these qualities of being very adamant and very stable and very mature and very responsible. Maybe this is somebody who you have a crush on and you're trying to be part of their life, so to speak. I feel like if that's for some of you, that is going to come to fruition. You definitely are attracting this type of person in your life. The Emperor, somebody very strong, very confident, very secure, but somebody who's not a game player. They're not going to play games. They're not. All right. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh boy. Excuse me. Cancer. Thank you. Cancer, you have the Nine of Swords. So you have a lot of anxiety right now, Cancerians. You guys have a lot of anxiety. You're worrying. You're fearing things. Sometimes some of you aren't even sure what you fear. You just know you're scared. It's like, I'm just scared. I don't know what. I just got this feeling. Some of you might be kind of depressed right now, feeling hopeless to a situation, not seeing much faith. You're not using blind faith. You're not using your religion. You're not using your higher power. You're in despair right now. You're quite, in despair. Some of you are stricken with grief here and you don't know what to do with it. But you know for a fact that sharing your trauma or your stress or your grief with someone else can definitely be very therapeutic. Keeping it to yourself will eat you alive. You need to vent somehow, somewhere. Fear is an awful thing as well, and it's very difficult to reach out for help with that fear. But you need to take that first step, and you need to have somebody listen to you. This anxiety and this worrying is a negative way of being in something. You need to switch it. In order for the situation to change, you must change the energy by just saying, you know what? Okay, you know what? I can't do anything about it. I'm going to trust that I'm in the right place, synchronicity. I'm going to trust that I'm here for a reason. I'm going to trust that I'm supposed to be going through this. This is a lesson that is on my table. In other words, this lesson, listen, we all get certain lessons. And when people leave here, their lessons are finished usually, unless you didn't get the lessons right. And you will have to repeat them in your next lifetime. So that is why it's best to make the tough decisions and choices now, because you don't want to bring, like you have in the past, all your other lives, all that trouble coming from here. You got to find the positive way to think about things today. All right? Pisces. Pisces, you have the Wheel of Fortune, but it's in reverse. So right now you're feeling like you have bad luck, no control. You feel like you're resistant to change. You're not wanting to change. You're not wanting to fix something. You're not wanting to see what your faults are. You're not taking accountability or responsibility. So be really careful, Pisces. Be really careful. It's like, you know what? You're in this negative phase, but this is all about you breaking cycles. And you can do that. You can break these cycles. You don't feel like you have any control over something. And that's okay. Doesn't mean you can't break the cycle. You don't have to have control over which way it goes or what it does or what they do with it. But you can control yourself. You can't control them or what anybody else is doing or thinking or saying or feeling. You can't do that. The only person, Pisces, that you can take care of is you. That's it. You're stressed out because you're trying to change something that's not yours to change. It's definitely not yours to change. All right, so now we're up to Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, you have the Page of Cups here. And it is a card that represents Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, so it's a pretty good card. The Page of Cups means listen to your heart and go with all things sentimental and romantic. Share those tender moments with somebody that's special. Feel free to express your feelings. Dance like nobody's watching. Act like you don't care. Enjoy the moment, okay? It talks about you're going to be having fun and being wild. It talks about you being a moon child. It talks about creative opportunities are being placed in front of you. It talks about news and messages coming back and forth. It talks about information, details. It talks about a lot of curiosity between you and someone. It talks about the possibility, but possibility is not a guarantee. It talks about possibility. It talks about a happy surprise, an invite, an invitation, a welcoming. It talks about also dealing with a dreamer, somebody who's thinking in a fantasy world, somebody who's got like a dual personality, a double-sided personality. This is somebody who's wanting the good with the bad. This is somebody who believes that this good thing or this good choice or this good deed is going to wipe all the bad, and that's not possible. There is a new love about to approach for Scorpio, but you have to finish with the current situation that you're in before the new love can come. This is definitely, again, with the Page of Cups, somebody who is trying to offer what is to be believed, which is what is possible. As a dreamer, from a dreamer's point of view, I'm offering you love. You're dreaming this, meaning that it's more likely to be a temporary hold or a temporary situation, a temporary feeling. Make the most of it if that's what you want to do. Make the most of it, Scorpio, if that's what you want to do. Because it's not going to last. You have to guard yourself. You have to keep boundaries. You have to protect yourself. Because if you knew in 4 or 5 days from now, things will be 100% opposite of what they are today, then you don't want to invest money into that. You don't want to invest a lot of time into that. You don't want to invest your heart into that. You just want to have a good time, enjoy the moment, enjoy the person, and then say hasta la vista. If you don't guard yourself, you're setting yourself up for a failure. You're setting yourself up for another heartbreak. Scorpios have been warned. All right. Now we're on air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, you have the Three of Swords. It's about a heartbreak, suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow, hurt, divorce, loss, separation, depression, betrayal, disloyalty, delays, things not turning out. The timing sucks right now. The timing sucks for you. You're very upset about something. You're confused about somebody's motives or decisions or choices. You have a lot of emotional pain that you're still dealing with from the past. It's creating blockages for you. Now, this also is building your character, even though, okay, it's bad and it sucks, I get it. But it's also building your character. It really is. It's humbling you a little bit more. The suffering that you're experiencing is meant to make you stronger. Rather than focusing on the past, focus on what's ahead of you. Dust yourself off and keep going. It was just a small setback. It was a wake up. It's like, hey, yo, pay attention. Don't let yourself get caught up in this mess. Don't let yourself think this is permanent. No. Let's go. Brush yourself off. Say, you know what? All right, I'm going to try again. Just like riding that bike. You didn't ride a bike at first. You fell off the shit. You kept getting back on. You kept falling off. After a while, you got on there. You put them little cards on the spikes and everything. And you're just riding and having a good time. Okay? But it took time to learn it, right? Same with roller skating, anything else. Libra. You have the Star card in reverse. You have lack of faith, despair, discouragement, insecurities, self-trust, disconnection. You're wanting to pull away from something. You're not believing that something's going to change. You're worried about what's coming in the near future. True. You're allowing the situation to create insecurities for you. You need to change your mind, Libra. You need to find the positive and believe in the positive even if somebody else doesn't. Accept something for what it is. Keep truth with it. Keep truth with it. Use the tools that you have to get yourself to the next phase, to the next cycle, on the next journey, whatever the case may be. Things are about to change for you. All right. Aquarius. You have the Two of Pentacles. You're trying to get balance here. You have multiple priorities you're dealing with, multiple people, multiple tasks. It's like the phone's ringing, your kids are talking, somebody else is asking for something, you have an appointment scheduled. You're really going crazy today, batshit crazy, today. Aquarius, but you're managing projects and time well. Finding that you're navigating through your responsibilities with carefully plotted case. You definitely are very busy right now. So be sure to take the time to breathe and keep a tidy schedule to avoid losing your balance. So as long as you keep everything to the timing that you scheduled it for, it's all going to work out. At the end of the day, you're going to be exhausted. But you need to make sure that you take that time to pull away from your desk or get up, take a little walk for a minute, go outside, get some fresh air, ground, and then come back in. But you're just busy today. Really, really busy today. All right. Aries, moving on. You're turning your back on something or somebody's turning their back on you. This is either an abandonment issue for you or abandonment issue for somebody else saying, where'd you go? Where did Aries go? Or this is Aries saying, I can't believe they left. I can't believe they were just here for a minute. They talked all that shit. They were here, and now they're gone. For some of you, Aries, you're going to be traveling. You're definitely going to work on your self-discovery, so to speak, introspection. You're going to look deeper. Perhaps you have to withdraw from something. Maybe there was a disappointment, something that made you shake your head. But you were still searching for the truth, and you still are. But you're not going to let no closure, or you're not going to let no answers or no truth being present to you right now, you're not going to let that change something. You're not. Leo, Knight of Pentacles, patience, perseverance, unexpected sources of money or income. Time heals all wounds. Reliable, patient, conventional, trustworthy, hardworking people. Someone who perseveres to reach a goal. Or perseveres, to reach a goal. So Leo, whatever stress and things you're going through, hopefully time can heal that and resolve that issue for you. You must have patience, but you must work hard. You must be determined on trying to get to that goal, or you're not going to reach it. You have to be very adamant, very strict, very disciplined at this point. You have to get on a routine, and that's exactly what this card says at the top. It says, get on a routine. You need to get on a routine. All right, Sagittarius. You have the Strength card. great card for today, Saggies. So when you thought you were giving up, you're not. When you thought things aren't going to work out, they will. Why will they? Because you have the Strength card. So you're going to find a way. You are going to modify whatever you need to modify in order to make something work or fit. It's like you have a lot of courage, you have a lot of passion toward this, whatever this goal is. You have the power of persuasion as well. You're a very good salesperson. You can talk somebody into whatever it is. You got to stay focused. Listen, keep your eye on the ball. Keep your eye on the ball because things can change in a blink of an eye. All right? Allow the compassion that you have for this to show through. Allow that energy, that desire to show through. All right? Let me get a card for the room. Let me get a card for the room. Okay. Card for the room. The Fool card. It is the Fool card for today. New beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneous, very spontaneous, optimistic. Okay, now, trust in life, blind faith. It's an adventure, an opportunity. Okay? So you have to look at whatever you're being faced with right now as an adventure, as an opportunity. What do you do on an adventure? On an adventure, you learn things. Learning is sometimes your lessons that can be painful, right? So it ain't all lovey-dovey card here. This is not just all about all greatness. This is also about lessons. It's like, yeah, you're going to be going through some shit, but remember, all the shit you keep going through, it's about lessons. What did you learn from this one? Before you start on this path, ask yourself, from all the other shit that happened, what did you learn from all that other shit? What did you learn? Are you forgetting what you learned? You learned to pay attention to the red flags. You learned not to trust somebody as far as you can throw them sometimes. You learned that manipulation is real. You learned that somebody tried to make a fool of you. You learned that somebody maybe broke your heart, broke your trust. You learned that. So now moving forward with today, are you once again going to be the fool? Because they think they've got you. They think they've got you. You're going to be really filled with optimism right now. You're going to be optimistic. But just because you're feeling optimistic, don't mean they are. They have a goal and a motive. You're just wanting to receive the promises, the wishful thinking, the illusion that they're creating. And you're wanting it so bad that you're going to believe what's being said to you because you want to believe it, because you want to feel it. You want to feel love. You want to feel happy. You want to feel needed. You want to feel they changed. You want to feel things are working out. You want to feel like you have another chance. And that's thinking with your heart. But when you think with your mind, if you had a friend who was going through this same situation, would you tell your friend to invest in that? Would you tell your friend to put 10,000 down on that? Would you tell your friend that it's worth the risk? You have to treat yourself better than what you treat your best friend. You need to start talking to yourself. As much as you want to believe what you think it is, it's going to be the opposite. As much as you want to believe what you think something is, when it's too good to be true, it probably is. You never heard that before, right? When something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Trust and believe. You're going to go into this with blind faith. You're going to go into this looking at it as a new opportunity, a new blessing, a new beginning. You're going to go into this with your heart open. Even though you think you're protecting it, you're not. You want to go in there with your heart open. Buttons don't like it. Buttons are saying that you're going to get hurt. Buttons is trying to warn you Be patient. Be patient with the situation. If you go slow enough, the truth will come right in front of you, right before your eyes. It maybe already has. Maybe something they said, something they did has already shown up and put that flag up for you. And you saw that flag. Are you choosing to see it, acknowledge it, accept that flag, and say, okay, I only need one red flag and I'm out? Or are you going to say, well, just because I didn't respond to that red flag doesn't mean it could hurt me. Okay, that's one red flag. You're going to see two more. You're going to see two more. If you see two more red flags, please shut the door on this person. Please shut the door on this person before you get yourself in a position that you're going to kick yourself in the ass for getting in it. All right, that's just a message for you. That's just a message for today, whatever's going on. Because remember, the person around you has options that they're not telling you about. They have other options. So when they can't get to you, they'll go to somebody else. And then they're going to leave you as a Nine of Swords. Worried, confused, upset. And then you're going to be mad at yourself. Be careful, is what I got to say for today. But Buttons, come here. However that pertains, whatever that pertains to. Come here, Buttons. Come on, Buttons. Oh, boy. Buttons! Come on. Oh, boy. Hold on. Buttons. Get out of there. Now, come on, you hear me calling you. You see I'm busy. You're going to get it. You want to get it? Now, just wait a second. I'm almost done. Just wait a second. All right, you guys. Take the messages as you see fit. What works for you, good. What doesn't, leave it for somebody else. Take what you can. I will be back on in a little bit, hopefully. I'm going to try to come on before noon. Come back on before noon and try to do one question. Don't send any money until I come on. If you're interested, don't send any money until I come on, because I'm not positive I'll get this done in time, depending on how long it takes to walk her today. Because lately, instead of going out and doing her boo-boo walk for 20 minutes or so, lately it's been an hour and a half. I think I'm almost bald. I'm pulling my hair out. Like, ugh. So, anyway. I hope I see you guys soon. I know I will see you later on this afternoon. That I'm sure. When I say that means around 5 o'clock, I'll be seeing you. I'll be on live. We'll be doing minis. We'll be doing mini-minis. We'll be doing questions. We'll be doing roll the dice. And maybe magic sticks. Maybe. Just maybe. We'll see. Hi, Sheldon. All right. So, with that being said, have a great day. Get started and don't be the fool. Don't be the fool today. Don't be the fool. Sometimes just because you want to believe something is true doesn't mean it is. Be careful. Be careful. I love you all. Be careful. Thanks, Lindsay.